Did you know that over 40 million adults in the United States suffer from anxiety disorders? That's 18.1% of the population every year. Anxiety. It's more than just feeling stressed or worried. It's a serious condition that can impact anyone, anywhere, at any point in their lives. It doesn't discriminate by age, gender, or background. It's a silent battle that's fought behind closed doors, in the minds of millions. The reality is that anxiety isn't just a personal issue, it's a societal one. Its prevalence is astonishing, touching the lives of nearly 1 in every 5 adults annually. And it's not just about the numbers. Each statistic represents a person, a story, a life grappling with the thoughts and feelings that anxiety breeds. Understanding these thoughts and feelings is crucial. It's the first step towards empathizing with, supporting, and ultimately helping those who are wrestling with this condition. Now let's delve into the 10 things anxiety often makes you say. Number 1 on our list is, "I can't do it." This thought can be a crippling blow to your self-confidence, a whisper of self-doubt that echoes in the back of your mind. Anxiety has a way of painting a picture of inadequacy, making mountains out of molehills. It can make the simplest tasks seem impossible. The easiest decisions seem like life or death. This fear of failure, this belief that we're not good enough, can put a full stop on our potential. It discourages us from taking risks, from stepping out of our comfort zones, and from embracing the challenges that could lead us to growth. But it's essential to remember that these doubts are not a reflection of your abilities. They are merely the shadows cast by anxiety, and just like shadows, they can be banished by light. The light of self-belief, the light of resilience. But remember, you are stronger than you think. Second on our list is the constant questioning, what if? Anxiety has a knack for turning our minds into a non-stop what-if machine. It's like a broken record, spinning round and round, replaying the same distressing scenarios over and over again. It's the fear of the unknown, the dread of what could potentially go wrong that feeds this cycle. What if I fail? What if they don't like me? What if I make a mistake? These questions can be paralyzing, creating a fog of uncertainty that can hinder our decision-making process. They can make us avoid new experiences, miss out on opportunities, and live in a state of constant stress. But here's the thing, not all what-if scenarios are doom and gloom. They can also lead to positive outcomes. What if I succeed? What if they do like me? What if I learn from my mistakes? However, it's crucial to remember that not all what-if scenarios lead to negative outcomes. Thirdly, anxiety often makes us say, "I feel overwhelmed." This is a common sentiment experienced when anxiety makes molehills look like mountains. Suddenly, our to-do lists or problems seem insurmountable. The magnitude of tasks we face feels exaggerated, and everything seems just too much to handle. This overwhelming sensation can lead to procrastination or even complete avoidance. We might find ourselves putting off tasks, delaying decisions, or even withdrawing from social situations. The stress and worry of dealing with these enormous tasks or problems can feel paralyzing. But here's a little secret. You can reduce these overwhelming sensations by breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable parts. Instead of viewing a task as one giant hurdle, try breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. Each small victory will build up your confidence and reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Remember, breaking tasks into smaller, manageable parts can help reduce these overwhelming sensations. Fourth on our list is, I need reassurance. Anxiety often brings us to a point where we seek validation, a comforting word, or a guarantee that everything will be all right. This need for reassurance becomes a coping mechanism, a safety net that we constantly rely on. It's like an itch we need to scratch, the balm that soothes our worries. However, while reassurance can provide temporary relief, the constant seeking of validation can also strain relationships. It can become a burden to those around us, who may feel pressured to constantly provide the comfort we seek. Additionally, it can hinder our self-confidence as we become dependent on others to affirm our worth or abilities. The key here is balance. It's okay to seek reassurance sometimes, but it's equally important to cultivate self-assurance. Trusting in our own abilities and judgments is a crucial step in managing anxiety. Remember, it's not about eliminating the need for reassurance entirely, but about developing a healthy relationship with it. It's important to cultivate self-assurance and trust in your abilities. Halfway through our list, we have I can't stop worrying. It's like a relentless storm where thoughts whirl around, causing sleepless nights and anxious days. The mind becomes a battlefield, with worries clashing and clashing, leaving no room for peace. These worries may range from everyday concerns to existential fears, and everything in between. You might find yourself worrying about an upcoming test, a pending job interview, or even pondering over the meaning of life. It's like a never-ending loop, exhausting you mentally and physically. This persistent worrying can lead to fatigue, making you feel like a car running on fumes. It can also lead to mental exhaustion, akin to a computer that's been running for too long without a break. The overall quality of life takes a hit, like a vibrant painting losing its color bit by bit. But remember, worrying is not a solution, it's just a reaction. It's like running on a treadmill, lots of effort but no forward movement. Take note, worrying doesn't solve problems, taking action does. Next up we have, I feel on edge. This phrase is all too familiar for those grappling with anxiety. It's like your mind and body are constantly preparing for a disaster that never comes. This constant state of tension and unease can be incredibly draining, leaving you feeling irritable, causing sleep problems, and making it difficult to concentrate. You might find yourself snapping at loved ones, tossing and turning at night, or unable to focus on tasks at work or school. This isn't just about feeling a little nervous or worried. This is about a relentless edge, a ceaseless anticipation of something going wrong that pervades every aspect of your life. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to manage these feelings. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises and meditation can help to ease this tension. They can bring you back from the edge, helping you to regain control of your thoughts and feelings. Remember, relaxation techniques like deep breathing and meditation can help ease this tension. 8th on our list is, I need to escape. Anxiety can often be an unwelcome companion, whispering in our ear the desire to flee from situations or environments that make us uncomfortable. This can lead to a pattern of avoidance behaviors, where we find ourselves giving up on opportunities and experiences that could enhance our lives. Imagine this. You're at a party, surrounded by people, the music is loud and the lights are bright. Suddenly your heart starts racing, your palms get sweaty, and all you can think about is getting out of there. This is a classic manifestation of anxiety, the desperate need to escape. But here's the thing. Avoidance might provide temporary relief, but it doesn't solve the problem. It only reinforces the fear. The key isn't to run away, but to face your fears. It's about learning to navigate through the discomfort, not around it. Facing your fears, not escaping them, is a key step towards overcoming anxiety. 9th on our list is, I'm having a panic attack. This phrase is a cry for help, a signal of an intense episode of fear and distress. Panic attacks are sudden bouts of extreme anxiety that trigger severe physical reactions, even when there's no real danger or apparent cause. Your heart pounds, you can't breathe, and you might even feel like you're dying or going crazy. These attacks can occur at any time without warning. You might even have one while you're asleep. They often leave you feeling drained and worn out, making it hard to go about your daily routine. The mental distress caused by panic attacks can be just as debilitating. They can lead to fear of future attacks, causing you to avoid places or situations where you think they might occur. This fear can significantly disrupt your life, leading to problems at work, school, and in your personal relationships. Remember, panic attacks are scary, but not life-threatening. Seek professional help if these become recurrent. 10th on our list is, I can't catch my breath. This phrase is a common outcry from those battling anxiety. It's no secret that anxiety can manifest in numerous ways, and one of them is indeed physical. For some, it's a racing heart. For others, it's a churning stomach. But there's also a group of people who experience shortness of breath. This symptom, known as dyspnea, can feel like a tightening in the chest, an inability to draw a deep breath, or a sensation of being smothered. The fear of not being able to breathe can, in turn, heighten your anxiety, creating a vicious cycle that feels impossible to break. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to combat this. One proven method is to practice slow, deep breathing. By focusing on your breath, you can regain control, slow your heart rate, and reduce your anxiety. It's not an overnight solution, but it's a step towards managing your anxiety better. Last but not least, we have, I feel like something bad is going to happen. Anxiety has an uncanny knack for painting a grim picture of the future. It's like a relentless artist, tirelessly sketching scenes of impending doom, each more terrifying than the last. This constant state of worry and fear isn't just exhausting, it's also incredibly isolating. It can feel as though you're living in a perpetual horror film, always anticipating the next jump scare, the next catastrophe. This can lead to a life lived in constant apprehension, always waiting for the other shoe to drop. But here's the thing. These terrifying scenarios are often just that, scenarios. They're hypotheticals, not certainties. Anxiety might be a skilled artist, but it's not a fortune teller. Its predictions are based on fear, not fact. So when you find yourself fearing the future, remember to challenge these thoughts. Ask yourself, is this likely to happen, or is my anxiety playing tricks on me? Remember, these thoughts are often not reflective of reality. Challenge them. We've now explored the 10 things anxiety often makes you say. We began with the paralyzing self-doubt, I can't do it, and journeyed through the disquieting what-ifs, the overwhelming sensations, and the plea for reassurance. We delved into the never-ending cycle of worry, the constant edge, the desire to escape, the panic attacks, the breathlessness, and finally, the sense of impending doom. Throughout this journey, we've also discussed strategies to combat these anxiety-induced thoughts and feelings. Deep breathing, mindfulness, positive affirmations, reaching out to loved ones and seeking professional help, among others, can be invaluable tools in this fight. Remember, it's okay to have these feelings, it's okay to seek help. And it's important to know that you're not alone in this fight against anxiety. So take care of yourself, keep learning, keep growing. Remember, you're not alone in this fight against anxiety. Seek help, practice self-care, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.